Arguments continue today in the state trial of three former Memphis police officers charged in the deadly 2023 beating of Tyre Nichols. The defense began its final arguments yesterday after the state rested its case.
You know what happens right after that third time he says, "Help me"? Defendant Haley runs in and kicks him, and then Emmett Martin kicks him again. And those are the last words we hear from Tyre. "Help me."
Nichols was motivated to flee and fight. He's got dope, stolen credit cards, and stolen IDs. That's a motivation for him to act like he did.
All right, for more on this, I'm joined by CBS News legal contributor Caroline Polisi. Caroline, good morning. What stood out to you from yesterday's closing arguments? We just heard snippets there, but what really was significant in your view?
Yeah, well, you heard the prosecution's closing arguments there, really appealing more to the emotional side. Just really hard video to watch. Tyre Nichols' last words were calling for his mom. Remember, this beating took place just about 100 yards away from his mother's home. He had fled from a traffic stop. What stood out to me, we're going to hear two more closing arguments today. There are only three officers on trial for this beating. Two of those officers have pleaded guilty, one of whom cooperated with the prosecution and testified during the course of this trial that what they did was wrong, and sort of spoke to, the issue here is not only the beating, Errol, which was horrific, but also their failure to tell the paramedics when they arrived on the scene that there had been significant blows to Mr. Nichols' head. Had they disclosed that information, which they had a duty to do because they have a duty of care to save people in that instance, perhaps Mr. Nichols' life could have been saved. So these are really high stakes arguments. We're going to hear the two other closing arguments today from the defense, a rebuttal from the prosecution. And I suspect we'll hear the same arguments the defense has been making, which is that, look, being a Memphis police officer is a difficult job, it's a messy job, and it's a dangerous job. That Mr. Nichols was resisting arrest, although, there is no evidence of that. He did flee the scene. The fatal beating took place upon, getting him in custody after he had fled that traffic stop. But, there's no evidence pointing to Mr. Nichols being a threat to the officers. But that's what they are arguing, that they followed their duty and that they behaved reasonably. And
so what becomes the central or key issue that the jury needs to consider?
Yeah, so this case is a lot of body cam footage. So, the case really speaks for itself. A lot of the trial was spent sort of narrating that body cam footage. Remember, there are 5 officers charged in this, so we get to see different angles of what happened. Different officers came upon the scenes at different times, seeing when the paramedics came on the scene, what they did. The cooperating officer, testified to, he actually, initially they used pepper spray and a taser on Mr. Nichols before he fled. One of the officers actually used pepper spray and sprayed himself. He got so angry that he then, when he found Mr. Nichols thereafter, he used the baton to beat him. That was really important testimony, as well as, again, the physical locations, because this took place over the course of several minutes. There's a lot of chaos. So explaining to the jury what you're seeing, whose body cam footage you're seeing, and then really the nail in the coffin in this case was that cop cam that the officers didn't know was recording them, and they thereafter tried to cover that up. Remember, there was a federal prosecution in this case as well for civil rights violations.
Well, a quick decision by the jury means it was easy for them. We'll see how long it takes. Caroline Polisi, thank you so much.